Hey everyone, I'm going to show you today how to get to your calendar and use it in a couple of different ways. The first thing you'll want to do is launch a web browser. That could be Google Chrome or Safari. I'm a Google Chrome user, so I'm going to launch that. And today I'm going to go to google.com. When you get to google.com, you'll be prompted to log in, or if you're somebody who doesn't log out, I don't always log out with this, so as soon as it gets to Google, um, it will be logged in for me if it ever gets there. All right, so up here you'll see a login button or sign in button. I'm already signed in as Tracy. And then you'll see this little grid. You can look for this grid whenever you're in any of the Google pages. You'll be able to get to any of your tools like Mail, your Drive, and your calendar. Today I'm going to show you the calendar, which looks like this. You can tell it to show up as a weekly view, which is what it's on now, the daily view, or a monthly view. Right now I have the computer lab showing, so I'm going to hide that just by clicking on the lab over here, and I'm going to show just mine. So now you can see my calendar here. So up here I can just tell it, well, let's take a look at what today looks like. You'll notice this red line shows what time it currently is. So my computer class is done, and it shows at 11:05 I have another class. So what I want to do is go into Wednesday. So I'm going to go to my weekly view here, and Wednesday is the 27th, and I want to schedule the lab at 12 o'clock. So I'm going to click around the 12 o'clock time, and I'm going to give it a name. So I'm going to do calendar review, something like that. And then once I give it a name, I'm going to click edit event and go there. And now I can change my times. I only want it to go until 12:45. It's not going to be a full hour, so I'm going to change my time to 12:45 p.m. And then where, this is, you can type in a classroom here, or if you're using a lab or the iPad lab, any of those, you'll go to rooms over here, and then it's going to show you all available rooms at that particular time of day. Looks like the 5th and 6th grade computer lab is open. B100 is open, but I'm not looking for that. The district computer lab is open. The elementary media center is open. And it looks like my iPad labs are open as well, and the high school lab. So I'm just going to schedule out the 5th and 6th grade lab. So I'm going to click add on the 5th and 6th grade lab. And you'll notice here that this check mark says show only available labs and things. So if I would uncheck that, it would show me all the things that are possible to schedule. And then you'll see this little red X here that says, oh, the business lab is taken at noon on Wednesday at that time. The elementary iPad labs are taken. The elementary lab is taken at that time. So you can just see what's already taken and what's available. Available is green, not available is red. Okay, so we've scheduled the 5th and 6th grade lab. I'm also going to come over here and tell it to give me a reminder one day before, so that if I have any materials that I need to get ready for this, I'll have a day in advance reminder. So I'm going to get rid of my pop-up, because if you're in calendar, you'll get a pop-up message, but I'm not in my calendar very often. So I'm just going to tell it to send me an email one day. So I'm going to change this to day. For this particular event, it's going to give me an email one day in advance. Okay, and then if people have access to your calendar, if they take a look at your calendar, you can show it as busy, which is mine, or available. So it's something that's going on, but you're still available to see people at that time, or whatever it might be. And the privacy, we could make it public for everybody in the whole wide world to see, or private only for the people that I invite to this particular event, or default, which is everyone in the BRAM K-12 district. Okay. I can also add guests. So I'm going to come over here and add guests, and I'm going to add Mr. Eklund to this, and there he is right here. And it's going to send him an email. So when I click save up here, it'll ask you, would you like to send invitations to guests? And I'm going to click yes, send, because I want him to get the invitation so he knows about what's going on. So now you know how to create an event, you know how to add a room for your event, and you know how to invite somebody to your event. And that should do it. Have a great day.